Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to discuss a very important topic for foreigners living in Turkey. How to register your address and the new appointment system to register your address at the immigration office. The topics of this video are the address registration system description in Turkey, where to register your address, how to get an appointment from Randevu.goc.gov.tr, and which documents are required to register your address at the immigration office. I shoot these videos weekly for foreigners who are living in Turkey to assist them with the procedures at the government. So if you like this video, I would really appreciate if you can subscribe to my channel, and if you have any questions, you can also always send a comment in the comment section of this video. So now let's start with the description of address registration system in Turkey. In Turkey, it's mandatory to register address for all residents, including foreigners. The government tracks the address registration to provide government services such as education and healthcare. Also, the government tracks the population through their address registration. The address registration for foreigners is done by the General Directorate of Migration Services, and also it is called immigration offices in each city. So foreigners need to go there to register their address. And it's very important to comply with address registration, because if you don't comply, it might result with penalties and also even the cancellation of your residence permit card. In the second section of this video, I would like to inform you about where to register your address. Foreigners can register their address at immigration office in their city. If you are living in a big city such as Istanbul, there are more than one immigration offices, and each district is attached to one of these immigration offices. So before you go to the immigration office, I would advise you to check where you live and your district is connected to which immigration office. For example, in Istanbul, there are 5 immigration offices, and 2 of these immigration offices are in the Asian side and 3 of them are in the European side. And for example, if you are living in Şişli, you need to register your address at Kumkapı Immigration Office. I have that list for Istanbul and I will share it in the description of this video. In the third section, I will tell you how to get an appointment through the government's new system Randevu.goc.gov.tr. This is very important because this was implemented in July, so it's very recent, and you cannot go to the immigration office without any appointment to register your address. Instead of that, you need to get an appointment from the online system. You need to print that appointment form, and then you can go to the immigration office to register your address. Let me walk through the steps for getting an online appointment. First of all, you need to open a web browser and you need to type Randevu.goc.gov.tr. After you type it, you need to log into the system with your e-Devlet. If you don't have an e-Devlet password, you can go to the post office with your residence permit card and also with a Turkish phone number, and you can get a e-Devlet password from there. After you log into the system, you need to click on the part which says make an appointment. After you click there, you need to verify your phone number with the system. I need to tell that this website is very new and sometimes it gives technical errors. Even if you see a technical error, you need to press clicking on verify now and verify your phone number with the SMS which comes to your phone number. After the verification, you need to choose the reason for appointment. And for address registration, this part is unfortunately in Turkish. You need to find ikamet izni yabancı and adres tescili. So when you find that, you need to click on that for the reason of appointment as the address registration. After choosing that, you need to choose the relevant immigration office. And to choose the relevant immigration office, you need to check which district you are living in and which district and immigration office is connected. So you can choose that the right immigration office. After doing that, you need to choose the date and the time which is suitable to you. And finally, you can confirm the appointment. After you confirm the appointment, it's very important that you print out the appointment form, because when you go to the immigration office, they will ask for that appointment form. In the final section of this video, I will inform you about required documents for address registration for each scenario. Firstly, I will start with the scenario in which the foreigner rents a flat in Turkey. So, if the foreigner comes here, first of all, they need to make a notarized rent contract. And that rent contract is to be done between the owner of the property and the tenant, and they need to do this rent contract at the notary. After that, the government at the immigration office, they will ask for your valid passport and valid residence permit card. Also, you need to bring a copy of these passport and residence permit card because you are going to give a copy of it to the government officer at the immigration office. And following that, you need also to provide a utility bill in the foreigner's name. This can be electricity, water or gas in the name of the foreigner. And the immigration officer might ask for the title deed of the property in owner's name. So you need to ask for that document from the owner of the flat. And finally, the immigration officer might ask for DOSC insurance for the flat. DOSC is the insurance for earthquake and other things. So you need to provide a DOSC insurance for the flat to the immigration office. So in conclusion, it will be your passport, your residence permit card, notarized rent contract, utility bill in your name, title deed copy of the flat, and DOSC insurance of the flat. If you own a property in Turkey and if you would like to register your address at your property, the required documents are a little bit different than the rented property. First of all, valid passport and valid residence permit are same. You need to provide them and also you will need to go there with a copy of them. The immigration officer will ask for your title deed in your name. And also they will ask for a utility bill in your name again. This can be electricity, water or gas bill in your name. Also the immigration officer will ask for the DOSC insurance of the property. And finally, you will need to provide numarataj document from the municipality. To get that numarataj document from the municipality, you can go to the municipality in your district and you need to provide your title deed and also your passport. So you will show the ownership of your property and the municipality is going to give you the numarataj document and you need to bring that numarataj document to the immigration office to register your address. If you are staying at the property of a Turkish sponsor, it can be a friend or a relative, the required documents are slightly different. As always before, you need to provide your valid passport and also your residence permit card to the immigration office. And you need to provide a notarized sponsorship letter from the sponsor which undertakes that you are going to live at that property and the sponsor is going to cover your expenses at that property. Also, you need to provide the ID card copy of the sponsor. After that, you need to provide the address registration document of the sponsor from E-Devlet. So you can ask your sponsor to provide that document from E-Devlet. And you need to provide a recent utility bill in the name of the sponsor. This utility bill can be electricity, water or gas. The immigration officer also asks for the sponsor's certificated population registration copy. This copy shows the marital status of the sponsor. If sponsor is single, you don't need to provide any other document. However, if the sponsor is not singled and if the sponsor is married, then the spouse of the sponsor also needs to provide you a sponsorship letter and also you need to provide the ID card copy of the sponsor's spouse. It's very important that sometimes the immigration officer might ask for the proof of income of the sponsor. It can be payslip documents or it can be banking documents of the sponsor. If they ask for that, you also need to provide these documents. And I need to mention it one more time. Sometimes the immigration officers might ask sponsor to come with you to the immigration office as well. So it would be better for you if you can inform your sponsor about that and if you can go to the immigration office with the sponsor. And that's it for today. Now you know what is the address registration system, where you can register your address, how to get an online appointment, and which documents are required for address registration for each scenario. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. You can send me a message on my WhatsApp Or also you can send a comment under this video and I will reply all the comments. If you like this video, you can like it, and also I would appreciate a lot if you can subscribe to my channel. I wish you great time in Turkey.